What's up, everybody? Welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, home of Rocky Balboa, really good cheesesteaks, and these Philadelphia Eagles. We're going to be taking a look at this Eagles team today. This is just an exhibition game, kind of check out the team, some of the players they've got, and playing the Cowboys today. Eagles got roughed up pretty good by them in Monday Night Football last night, but maybe we'll get a different outcome today. Who knows? Let's take a look at this roster before we go any further. Jalen Hurts, super athletic quarterback, only 86 throwing power, I believe. That kind of hurts, but maybe a couple bumps with progression and everything. I definitely think I'd build a franchise around him. I think I'd want Minshew as his backup here. But, you know, I definitely think he's good enough to be a franchise quarterback in this game. And going on to halfback, Miles Sanders, another player I really like. 91 speed, had him in my Steelers fantasy draft team last season. These two guys, Hurts and Sanders, you got a couple of your questions solved right away with this team if you're going to build a franchise. Probably rebuild behind him as far as Scott and everybody here. Don't have a fullback on the roster. This receiving core is decent. Some good speed. The rookie here, Devonta Smith, Raygor. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how these guys do today. This might be a position I'd look at rebuilding. A couple of good tight ends in Goddard and Ertz. Ertz getting up there in age a little bit, but, you know, Goddard, 83 speed, pretty good #1 tight end. And this offensive line is really the strong point of this team. 75 overall here in the left tackle, 73 their left guard. But then for this whole right side of the line is superstars. Kelsey, one of the best centers in the league, superstar. And I believe Brooks is injured in real life, so I got to put him in the lineup there. He's a superstar. And then Lane Johnson is a superstar. The only downside with these guys is they're a little bit older, so you're probably going to have to rebuild this line before too long. Again, at the defensive ends, another, I think this front seven's another strong point. Brandon Graham, 85 overall. And Sweat should be the starter there, 77 overall. These defensive tackles, Fletcher Cox. The only superstar X Factor, I think, on this team. He's a monster, 93 overall, 77 speed. Hargrave, another good one, former Steeler, 81 overall. And these linebackers, okay, this is probably a position I'd look at rebuilding. They've got decent speed, but, you know, kind of low overall ratings. 69 at Avery, Wilson 77, Singleton 71. So they all have like 85 speed. That's a good thing. You know, I'd see how they play and maybe think about rebuilding that position. Slay, one of the better corners in the game, 83 speed. He's a superstar. Steven Nelson comes over from Pittsburgh. Good corner, a little bit slow with the 88 speed. Maddox, 93. He's a good one. So decent at the cornerback position. Not so much at the safety position. I'd probably be looking to rebuild this position. 84 speed for McLeod. That's just not good enough in Madden, especially in all Madden. And 86 for Harris. I'd be looking at rebuilding both of those. But anyway, just a quick look at the roster before we get started. Let's get going and see what we can do with these guys. And, yeah, Eagles had some struggles against the Cowboys. Monday Night Football last night. You know, Hurts, we'll see what we can do with him in this game. He has a lot of learning to do. Young quarterback. Made some mistakes. That's kind of what you expect from a young guy. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, I'm using the Eagles defensive playbook here, which I am not familiar with at all. So we'll see how it goes. Prescott looks to throw on first. Probably could have had Prescott. I was worried about the guy in the flat there. So yeah, this defense I think pretty strong here. You know, some points that I'd probably look at fixing up here with the draft and maybe free agency. But I think they could be all right. And there's Prescott getting rid of it. So we got a 3rd and 10. And we'll get that Eagles offense on the field. Exciting to see what we can do with some of those guys. And that's caught. Caught by Lamb. I thought that was broken up.
They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
So the reason I'm doing these games, I kind of realize I always use the Steelers in everything I do in this game. Wanted to take a look at a few other teams. I am going to be doing my Steelers franchise. I got that started a little bit. I'm feeling a little frustrated with Madden, to be honest. These out of the gate with that franchise. So I'm going to give it a little time, I think, and we'll see how it goes. I am going to either start that franchise over or just continue with what I was doing.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
But I want to take a look at a few other teams. Use some different players that I don't usually get to use. There's Zeke. 10-yard gain.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. A tough run.
Yeah, I definitely think there are some things that EA needs to address with this game. I mean, that's probably a lot of people thinking that's an understatement. But you know, specifically in franchise, I'm a little bit frustrated with the fatigue system, especially how CPU teams are managing their fatigue. It kind of seems like that is broken a little bit. So, you know, like I said, I want to wait and see if we get some updates to that. And if not, you know, I don't know. I guess that's how we'll play it this year. But it kind of seems like by the time you get to the end of the season, these CPU teams are too tired to play their good players in the playoffs. So even though you can manage your... and we let him get the 1st down. So even though you might be able to manage the fatigue system for your own team, the CPU's not doing it correctly. Unless that's changed. I mean, if that changes, let me know. I mean, otherwise, I might just turn that fatigue thing right off. I don't know. But I've been doing some experiments with offline franchises that I don't record for YouTube, and that's kind of what I'm seeing. And it's a little frustrating. Kind of funny to see the Browns without with their fullback starting at halfback for the whole game, but not very, doesn't make for a very good game. So that, I mean, the coverage was a little bit broken. Some other things that seem to need to be fixed up here in this game. Plus, they have the scouting update is going to drop in October, I guess. And on top of that, if you haven't noticed, we're playing on PS4 here. So I'm kind of trying to hook up with the PS5. So all of those things kind of combined have me taking a step back with my Steelers franchise right now. But it will be going forward at some point. And there's a flag. What is that?
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down.
That's a hold. We'll take that. So if you are stuck on the PS4 like I am right now, this is what you'll be working with. And it's not bad. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just missing a few of the features of the PS5, some of the graphics and stuff. But I also feel like maybe some of the problems... Oh, he's out of bounds. Maybe some of the problems with the PS5 aren't, as far as this game goes, aren't quite as evident on the PS4. Which is saying something, I guess, but... So the Cowboys on the board first, and we're playing short quarters here. This is just an exhibition, like I said. Take a look at this team. And I've got, I'm using a playbook I'm familiar with. I'm using the Steelers playbook on offense, just to be able to compare, you know, apples to apples with these players and get a real sense of what they can do. I also don't want to be hunting all over the place for plays. So here's Jalen Hurts. And I don't have a ton of experience with running quarterbacks.
And did enough that the Eagles sent Carson Wentz to Indianapolis. They're expecting Jalen Hurts to be their quarterback of the present.
And there's Goddard. And so that kind of, you know, speaking of that, if I were going to do a franchise with these Eagles, I would be looking at, I've got kind of an old school philosophy when it comes to offense. I'm not a big fan of like, to me, there's a difference between running quarterbacks and quarterbacks who can run. That's the end of the quarter. So I would be looking at developing this guy into a drop back passer, and I think he's on that route already in real life. He seems to be not as panicky as maybe some guys with his skill set often are. You know, these guys who can run, they kind of stop looking downfield really quick, and they rely on their physical abilities to get them out of trouble rather than continuing to keep their eyes downfield and look for open receivers. And then, you know, if all else fails, you run. So that's definitely what I'd be looking at doing with a quarterback like Hurts. And you know, that 86 throwing power definitely kind of is a little bit of a problem, developing him as a drop back passer, but I don't think too much, especially if you can get a couple of bumps with in the progression and everything.
The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
So I am going to be trying to run with him a little bit, trying to see what he can do throwing the ball here on this series. But we will be trying. I'd be trying to get him out of the pocket. In fact, let's do that right now if we can. We'll get him out of the pocket and see what he can do on the run here.
Sets up to throw it.
Let's go. There we go. So that is like I said, that is kind of the strong point I would think of a quarterback with his kind of abilities. Get him out of the pocket, look downfield for open guys. Don't always be looking to run. I mean, it's exciting when these guys are taking off downfield, you know, and, you know, quarterbacks running for 100 yards in a game. But offensively, I used to have these. I had a friend who was a Falcons fan a long time ago. We used to have these long, drawn-out arguments about Mike Vick. And I used to tell him, like, because Mike Vick was, you know, in his prime, he was amazing. But he was also, like, what a lot of people don't remember is at the end of a lot of games, he looked like he'd gone a couple of rounds with Tyson. Like, he was 6 foot tall, 195, something like that. Big hit on Zeke. And we got the football. Let's see what we can do on the ground a little bit here. But yeah, like, you don't want your quarterback, your franchise quarterback, taking that kind of punishment every game. That's my philosophy. I mean, you look at what some of the offensive coordinators around the league are doing. Obviously, they probably know a little more than I do. But, like I said, it's like the difference between a running quarterback and a quarterback who can run. Does that make sense? Sanders can't get outside. So let's see what we're going to do here. Let's go.
Defensively, he had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Hurts.
Crosser. I mean, Hurts is pretty accurate. You know, he doesn't, I don't know, I don't feel like his arm is lacking a lot here. I mean, I guess compared to Patrick Mahomes, he is, but, you know, he's definitely a quarterback. I'm playing on all Madden, default sliders. He can definitely get it done for you. Sanders, not in.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it.
I think I have an option in this playbook. Let's see.
Sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way too.
After I just got done talking about how I don't want my quarterback running a lot. There it is. Let's see if we can run this option. I don't know that I've ever run an option in my life in Madden. Like, years and years of playing. Alright, let's see. So this is a 3-4. I want to option outside linebacker, right? And that was a terrible idea. We won't be doing that again. That is something I'd want to work on, though. I think every now and then throw it in there. But again, would not want it to be a major part of the game, of his game. Alright, we're going to throw the slant here. See how this goes. There he is. And that's an awkward touchdown dance. He's a rookie, right? He's got to work on those dances.
And the Eagles add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second.
So this Eagles-Cowboys rivalry, obviously a huge one. I am not really Eagles fan, but I'm a Steelers fan, but I've always kind of considered the Eagles like my NFC team. If there's no way it hurts the Steelers, I will be in the Eagles' corner. And because of those two things, you know, the Steelers and the Cowboys were big rivals at one point in the 70s. Dak Prescott's looking a little rough in this game. So I've always kind of been not a big fan of the Cowboys. Wow, he fit that in there somehow. And he is totally, oh my goodness. So when I was a kid, my grandfather used to tell me that the referees cheated for the Cowboys. There was like a big conspiracy. And what do you know when you're a kid? Like, I believed him because, you know, why would he lie? And I thought, you know, my goodness, this is horrible. This is horrible. Why doesn't somebody do something about this grand conspiracy where the NFL is cheating on behalf of the Cowboys? But, you know, obviously as I got older, I realized that wasn't true. But I was quite thrown back by it as a child. Because the NFL would never do anything to skew things in favor of one of its stars or better teams. Right, Tom Brady? Oh. Well, the Cowboys are... Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. I'm joking about that, obviously. I don't think the NFL would. I know that's a big conspiracy. The NFL, why am I playing goal line here? I'm like not hardly thinking about what I'm doing here in this game and I'm talking so much. I know that's a big conspiracy. Everybody thinks he's Brady in the NFL and everything. That's not true. There is a strange amount of luck that that man has, but I don't think it's because of anything like that.
Until that late score here in the second quarter,
all right, we got 18 seconds.
Big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half.
See if I can stop telling old-timey football stories long enough to get some more points on the board here.
We've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
We're looking for Watkins here.
Time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains.
And we're not going to get him. But we can run. Almost caught. That is something I can't do with Roethlisberger for sure. He gets out of trouble in a hurry, this quarterback.
He could not pull it in. To throw again on second down. Hurts.
Take a timeout. We got 1 second. And what can we do? I don't throw Hail Marys. There are better options. Whatever playbook you're using, I guarantee there's a better option than a Hail Mary in a situation like this. All right, here we go.
They'll throw now on the final play. Buying time is left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline.
All right.
This is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete.
So 7 for 9, 100 yards first half. Not bad.
So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down.
Take a look at the big weird scoreboard as we jog past.
At our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We saw a terrific first half for the second-year quarterback.
And let's go. Let's see if we can get a win. Avenge the horrible Monday Night Football loss.
They're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Taken at the goal line.
So I will be checking out some other teams. If there's any teams you'd like to see me evaluate, for whatever that's worth, let me know in the comments. I'll be doing some teams that, I mean, on one hand, I'll be doing some teams that I've always wanted to use, like the Chiefs and the Packers and teams like that, maybe. On the other hand, I'll be doing some teams that I feel like kind of down and out, at least this season. Maybe look at the Lions and a few of those other temes. There's tight end again, knocked away. All right.
But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going.
Let's do a little play action. I don't know why they'd fall for play. We've given them no reason to respect our running game, but we'll try a little play action here, I think.
2nd and 10. They'll fake the give to Sanders.
Go, get out of the pocket, get rid of that ball.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well,
3rd and 10.
Go 3 and out here and give the football right back because
no, we don't. We don't want to go 3 and out.
He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side.
These announcers know what's up. You don't want to go 3 and out. Oh, and that's a terrible throw. A little bit dangerous. 4th and 4. I guess we'll kick it out of here.
And that'll bring up 4th. The Eagles send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt.
That's not a great kick.
39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return.
All right, so we didn't play badly. I mean, I kind of distracted myself with a lot of stuff in the first half here, but we did not play too badly. This team held up pretty well, I thought. There goes Zeke.
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now
He's got 43 yards on the ground on us.
Now let's go downfield and score.
And, you know, again, I'm not really used to this Eagles 4-3 playbook, but, you know, it's not rocket science.
Prescott on first down. He'll fire deep downfield for
And caught. Lamb catches it over Nelson.
10.
And that's where that 88 speed hurts you.
CD Lamb, 46 yards.
And the Cowboys
Cowboys on just 2 plays
take the lead.
And correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, Steven Nelson, good corner, 88 speed. There's just a lot of guys in this game he can't run with. I don't know what Lamb's speed is, but I'm going to guess it's higher than 88.
From the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
All right, let's go.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Let's go back to the running game a little bit.
Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. He's hoping to
I
channel
think
his
with this
first
offensive
half
line, I
and
could just
lead at
plow my
halftime
way to the end zone in like 10 plays. They not great there.
You know, when you just got the orange slice at halftime, right? And remember, weren't any real adjustments then, right? You weren't looking at some tape, right? You weren't looking at stuff off of the Surface tablets. You just went back out and played. Right now, maybe the adjustments have caught up to him.
Well, we'll see. Maybe he just needs a couple orange slices here for this drive.
Let's go.
On 2nd and 9.
So how's your franchise going in Madden? Are you feeling frustrated like I am? Is it going all right? Some of the other YouTube guys I kind of watch, they seem a little frustrated too. Definitely this game is... Oh, this was a terrible decision, but he comes down with it. Oh, man. I wanted that back as soon as I threw it. But Rieger comes down with it. Nice catch. I sure did. Yeah, that safety coming over. Yikes. Yeah, do not try that one at home.
And gave them a chance to complete that play.
So how about this for a change in field position from inside the 10? Here's first down.
That definitely lifted us up there a little bit.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to
struggling with Sanders.
Terrell Basham up to make the play. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about
Rieger again.
One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not.
Yeah, I mean, Hurts is playing pretty well.
It's another first down.
And that was nice. Jalen Hurts to Jalen Rager. Jalen to Jalen.
Let's try.
Hoping to see much more of that.
No, this way, this way. There we go. A little bootleg.
At least doubles in 2021.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Dang.
Sliding out of the pocket.
My right tackle's getting killed there. He's supposed to be good.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in.
I mean, obviously, this is a team I'm unfamiliar with. You know, you kind of learn everybody's tendencies if you use these guys day to day.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Underneath.
Hurts. That's complete to Ward. And they've got it inside
there we go.
10 at the 8. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Passing game's looking good. I wish I could get this running game going a little bit.
Without using the phrase converted quarterback, but he's turned into an excellent, dependable receiver. Wound up leading the Eagles with 53 catches last season.
Sanders down to the 2.
2-yard line.
We will.
6 yards there, gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of
look at throwing this slant again.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to
playing off of him.
I would say keep feeding the horse.
Let's go.
I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 2nd and goal.
Oh man! All right.
But it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available.
All right, I think we're going forward on 4 downs here. We're going to go goal line. We're going to go try to run it in with Sanders. If we do not get in, we're going back to that slant. We're not leaving without a touchdown. Sanders crushed.
As he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4.
Yeah, we're not kicking a field goal. We're not kicking a field goal. I don't know if we'll get this look we want here. Yeah, we're good. Oh, look at that position the corner's giving us there.
4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit Pater, but they're going to go for it. Throwing is hurt.
There we go. That corner lines up outside like that. I don't know why you'd ever do that as a corner.
4 yards on the
He's just like handing you a touchdown.
once again, the Eagles.
All you got to do as a receiver is get your outside shoulder inside that cornerback, so he's reading your name on the back of your jersey, and that's a touchdown. He's either going to give up the touchdown, or he's going to have to come through you to get the ball, and that's pass interference. So I don't know why he would line up that way.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to.
But we got the lead back because he did.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Unless he's trying to guard against the fade, but that doesn't really make sense either. You got a couple of steps to make up on the fade, which you don't have on a slant. End of the third quarter. We are up by 4.
You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
We need to get possession of this ball. I almost got Prescott again. That's going to be short of the first down. 3rd and 1.
It's 3rd down.
We're coming out with 2 tight ends. We are going to go back to our 4-3.
Experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be. And he
Again, Lamb is beating Nelson.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew
5 catches for 90 yards he's got.
I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Prescott now from the 50. He'll get this to Elliott.
Not much there for Ezekiel Elliott. 2nd and 7.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there.
And I think we'll stick with
just continues to evolve.
this.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
Oh man.
Offense.
And he has another 1st down.
All right, we're gonna go nickel.
The Eagles 36. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a
There we go. Finally, we get him on the ground. Singleton. Keep coming with the pressure.
7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott, a dump off to Elliott.
And that's going to bring up a 3rd and long. 3rd and 14. We're going to sit in the cover 3 here. Hopefully not get beat over the top. That is not the cover 3 I wanted. And he had a guy open on a post there that he did not see. And they're going to kick a field goal. I don't know if I believe them.
Downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And Zerline's kick is good.
Up by 1.
Back within a point.
So we got to get this running game going.
Back within a field goal, maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do
Let's
have
go.
the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about
Just a
preserving
couple.
that very small lead.
Sanders with a tough go.
And maybe stretching it out a little bit, because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope
we're gonna put it in the air.
To start to cut the tape off, because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of
renewed vigor,
and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
There's our tight end. There's a first down, and a little bit more.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards is the pickup.
And we're gonna go.
This is something you got to be wary of.
Coaching adjustments, ball carrier, conservative. And I think we've got to run a play here, so we're going to. Got to run a play before we get down to the 2-minute warning.
Take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
On first and
There
10,
goes Sanders, the little best run of the day, really.
7 to the 47.
2nd and 3.
Looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up
And an injury.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Working with
Funny how these injuries happen when they need to stop the clock. There's Sanders picking up the first down. I hope I didn't sound too negative in this video. The Madden definitely has some things that need to be addressed, but overall I'm enjoying the game. Really want my franchise to get rolling. If I can do that, I might even start another franchise. Last year I did one with the Bears. That was a little bit of fun. Maybe I'd use this Eagles team, who knows. So, yeah, don't mean to sound... I don't want to become one of those Madden guys who are always complaining about everything. A little bit of frustration lately. I don't think I'm the only one feeling it. So, there goes Sanders. Oh, man. Couldn't quite put a move on that safety.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
We're going to keep running it, make them take those timeouts away.
From the 33. A give running left. It's Sanders.
Oh, all right.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
There's another timeout.
52 to go. We get another pause in the action.
Where are we? We're on the 32. That would be a 49-yard field goal. We're going to keep pounding it here.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
At least once more, then maybe we'll throw it. I don't know.
They'll try the left side.
No need.
Sanders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Cowboys signal for their
So the running game finally coming together when we need it here.
to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Minute 47 seconds left. We'll be able to kill a lot of that.
Now Sanders. And they've got it.
Another first.
10 at the 8.
Yeah, Sanders ends up with 70 yards plus on the game here. Not bad.
This defense needs a big play in the worst.
We're going to go chew clock.
They're not putting up much of a fight.
So what do you think of this Eagles team? Let me know in the comments. What do you think of them in Madden? What do you think of them in real life? Didn't look great last night. I mean, not entirely true. They had some parts of their game that looked okay. But ultimately, you know, is Dallas just that much better than them? What do you think of Dallas?
Sanders. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate
So
a
we're going to run it.
goal situation. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead first down.
Let's run it once more. I was going to take a knee. I was going to take a knee. It's an exhibition game. Who cares?
Guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down. Have to stop them. Have to get the football.
There's Sanders into the end zone. That gives us a little bit of breathing room. Although we could have ended the game, I guess.
Down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see.
We're going to take a look at some stats when we're done here if you want to hang out.
Coach Madden would love this. Chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
23 seconds.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott
Up by 8.
taking away.
So that was, you know, like if this were a game that mattered, that would have been a terrible decision. Because kneeling ended the game, would have ended the game. And the only way to let these guys in is to let them have the ball back. Because they are only down by a score. So, you know, touchdown, crazier things have happened. In fact, crazier things happened this past weekend in the NFL. But a tackle there should just about end it. Oh, maybe not.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the
well, that tackle will end it. So that's it. We got a win, even though I was babbling on about a whole bunch of things. A little bit of revenge for what the Cowboys did to the Eagles in real life. Not that that matters to anybody but me. And we will. Oh, Dak Prescott doesn't want the camera in his face. Who could blame him? So let's take a look at our stats here. We'll end this thing. Let me know any of your thoughts in the comments. Yeah, I thought Jalen Hurts was pretty good. Let's see how Dak did here. Yeah, Prescott played very well. But Hurts, I mean, 13 of 19, 209 yards, 3 touchdowns. And I don't really know how to use him best at this point. I think there's a... Yeah, I think there's going to be a learning curve with him. And I definitely would build a franchise around him. And I definitely would be happy to have Miles Sanders there with him. A couple of second-year guys. Fast running back out of Penn State. 79 yards, a little bit tough going in the beginning. Got it together when it mattered. Tried to run that option with Hurts. It was not very smart. But that's another play that, like, I don't know how to run an option in Madden. I'd have to learn. And, you know, those RPOs and everything, that's another thing. So, yeah, a whole different way of playing football than I'm used to with a running quarterback or quarterback who can run. Receiving core did pretty all right. Like to have a little more speed out of some of them, but you know they played well. That one catch Rieger made was crazy. That might have saved the game for us. Lane Johnson with 2 pancakes. Left tackle gave up a sack, and we had Slay led the team in tackles. 1 sack for Singleton, no picks. And that's about it. So let me know in the comments, what do you think of this Philadelphia Eagles team? What do you think of Jalen Hurts? Are you running a franchise with them? Would you consider starting one with them? What do you think of the Cowboys? Whatever you do, maybe think about hitting that like button, maybe subscribe to the channel. But I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next game.